Hey guys, what's going on? Yes, I know it's been a minute, but your girl is back, right? Back to talk about some things. So, for this video, I'm gonna be basically talking about um, what it feels like to be me, the stage that I am at in life, and how things have been going for me, and how I've been coping with many things, how I've been feeling emotionally, talking about loneliness, basically feel like I have no friends, being an anomaly, all of it. We're going to explore that today. So, getting right into it. Now, I am in my early 30s. I have been fighting breast cancer for 8 years. Um, I'm someone who don't have a relationship with any family member whatsoever. Lost my mom when I was pretty young, so you can sum up how much of a unique person I am because I don't have family support and I am just here doing my thing basically by myself. No, dealing with a chronic illness in and of itself is super, super difficult. I cannot sit here and explain how difficult that has been. I cannot explain how difficult things I've gotten. I don't think I can really put into words how much my life has changed since then. The things that I've experienced, the financial woes, the medical trauma that comes with that, persons not being able to identify with what you're going through, persons who are in your age group, of course, this person are going on with their life and their career, and you're stuck dealing with an illness with basically little to no support. It is the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. And of course, you know me, you know I've been through some things, but I'm telling you, this journey has been nothing short of challenging. Parts of it have been devastating. I could go on and on talking about that. But as somebody who has gone through childhood trauma and I have my own mental situation going on. I suffer from major depressive disorder, anxiety. I was diagnosed with PTSD. So, with all of that going on, plus a chronic illness, you can already tell it's a lot. Now, as it relates to me and how my life has always been quite lonely, to be honest. And apart from me being in partnerships here and there, I've always lived like a loner life. Ever since my mom passed and after all the sexual abuse I went through in my childhood, I think my brain has tried to keep me safe by saying like the less people you have around is the better for you. No, don't get me wrong, it's not I don't like folks or whatever. Sometimes it just feels safer to have less people around, and I also get overstimulated by a lot of people because everyone has a different personality, and you have to get accustomed to that, get used to that, know folks so you can know how to deal with them based on their personality. And that can be quite challenging for me, especially dealing with my own mental issues, because most days, especially right now, I am just not in a good place. Um, since COVID, I have lost my job, so I have mostly been home. Went to a different parish to work, got sexually assaulted, had to come back home. It's been just a whole different kind of challenges since then. And I realize even when I'm home, if I do feel sick, if I feel like I want something, like I'm not well, like I just finished an event a couple of days back, and it would be nice to have somebody to ask to cook something for me to eat, help me move around some stuff that I need to still get done as it relates to the event. Even with the event, I had to be doing so much on my own because I just have me. And it gets lonely. Nobody wants to be ill and be alone. and people come around and say that they're here to support or whatever, and by the time a thing or two happen, they totally disappear, they abandon me, they ghost me without even saying, hey, I don't think I can deal with this, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes I sit and I wonder, even earlier on today, I was wondering, like, what is it? What is going on? What is it about me? What did I do? Um, and even if I did do something, why not openly communicate about it? Why you know, the ghosting, the abandonment, which normally trigger my deep abandonment issues and leave me in a mental state that is obviously not good. Worse than how they found me. I honestly can't even imagine going into somebody's life who I know is dealing with an illness and treating them like that. I cannot comprehend that kind of. I just don't know how it happens. I don't know how people do it. I just don't. Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. But that is my reality at the moment, and I'm not gonna lie. Most of the days, I struggle so hard with staying here and staying in the land of the living, because most of the days I really want to go. I don't have any interest in being here. It just don't make no sense to me. Honestly, it's almost as if I'm disconnected from most things. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I'm just in a space that I really don't know. I honestly, right now as we speak, I don't know. You can't ask me any question and I can give you a clear answer, because I have no clarity in my mind as to what is next. How are we going to rebuild ourselves? How am I going to this? How am I really don't know. I have spent so much time thinking about it, but it's so hard just getting from day to day, just coping. It is super difficult. Sometimes I just need like a hug. Sometimes I just need somebody to tell me that, you know, it's going to be okay. Even if they don't know that it's going to be okay. Sometimes that is all I need. Those things are non existent. Sometimes I just need somebody to visit me at home and, spend a couple hours. It doesn't happen. And I can't force folks to do anything. I do my fundraisers, they are minimally supported. Um, it all of it is just very discouraging, to be honest. It's very discouraging. I am not one bit encouraged to put a foot in front of the other. I am just totally out of it, tired. I feel so beaten up by life, to be honest, that any day my mind can snap, and that's the day that is all said and done, to be honest, because I'm just right there at that edge. I'm just tired. I'm just sad. I don't feel happy about anything. I'm not enthusiastic about anything. Um, I can't trust anybody. And they say if you can't trust yourself, you won't trust people. Actually, that's not true. Because only you know what you will do. I can't trust folks, because folks always come, I am here for you, I am here for you, and by the time you turn around two time, when you're ready to lean on somebody, there's nobody present. And then I don't know, because I keep asking myself, like, is it me? Like, what's going on? I keep questioning myself. Sometimes I even blame myself. But the long and short of it is, I cannot control what somebody else does. That's just it. I can't control another human being. I can't make them communicate. I can't make them do anything. If they have an issue and they don't voice it and they decide to just ghost, what can I do? I don't know. I don't know. But as I always say to you guys, if you know people that are going through things, if you can show up for them if I want to go one time, show up. It makes a world of a difference. If it's even one time you can show up, show up. Because maybe you're just showing up to save their life. Because enough time, people show up. Excuse me. When I was much younger, I remember getting a hug from a gentleman. I was about to get out of here. and that hug saved my life. But all I can say, if you know anybody going through anything, and if you can be there for them, just be there for them in whatever way you can. I'm not saying to overextend yourself, and you know, but try to be present for them. It is very, very important. I know for me it is extremely important, especially when somebody show up physically. It makes me feel like they do care, but it's not something that I am privy to, and because I have no family support, I have to depend on people who I meet along life's way, and that most of the times it don't normally end up well, because once they get tired of me, they go, and I am left feeling like something is wrong with me, and the abandonment will never stop. And because I'm not in a certain league and I can't roll with a certain crowd, I'm not good enough to be around them and stuff like that. All that kind of thoughts come my way, but take it from me, don't allow loneliness and lack of support to send somebody that you love and care about over the edge, because it will. I don't know which day I got be my day. I don't know if my mind will change next week, but for now I am just in and out because I just don't feel like nobody really care. Because I am a person who is very active. When I show up for somebody, I show up in person. That's me. Or I do things for them that they don't expect me to do, that they had once mentioned that they like. That's how I show up. I listen and I am very attentive, but I just don't know. It almost as if I tend to feel like my mother leaving me in this world was the biggest mistake ever, because I feel like I'm just out here and I'm trying my utmost best to be the best that I can be with all of the challenges that I have, and it's not bearing any fruits, right? But y'all take care of yourselves, big up on yourself, and see you in the next one.